Head up in the clouds, daughter saying I look stressed. Remember when she blew.
Join me on starting an IV. All right, we're gonna do station boost today. So it's super B12, B complex, and taurine. All right, and the name says it. It's a boost. Okay. So first things first, we're gonna put a hot pack or a heat pack on where we think we're gonna get a vein. It just helps show the veins, helps bring them to the surface. All right, along with the tourniquet. So we're gonna put the tourniquet, and you want this tight, all right? Not uncomfortable, but tight. You want it to squeeze, okay? So we got our little IV kit right here. Strash. All right. So we're gonna clean the site of where we're going, all right? And before I insert an IV, we got time right now, right? So I'm gonna prep everything that I need before, okay? So right now, all I'm doing is getting my INT and my flush, all right? Making sure I flush, get all the air out, and then connect my INT to my flush. It's just normal saline. All right, so that's ready. Now I get my Tegaderm, right? And I just kind of put it on my glove. And now we're ready to start our IV, okay? So the patient's been relaxing, sitting on the recliners. We get them a nice comfortable blankie, because when you give fluids, they tend to get cold, all right? And we don't want the patient being cold, so we kind of like taking care of them, all right? So now we're ready to start an IV. We had cleaned the site. We select our area of where we're going, right? And just let the customer know, like, hey, it's gonna be a small little poke, right? So we find the vein right here is where we're going. And obviously this is a training arm, so you're not gonna get any flash or blood return. So we start the IV, just go in there, advance the catheter, all right? Now bear with me, this is not a real arm, right? So it is what it is. Make sure sharps go in the sharps immediately, all right? There's no point in having them laying around and lingering. So just for us to check, what we do is we put this flush in, right? We draw back, and you should see blood in the flush. Once that's good, you don't have to flush the whole thing, but just flush enough to get any blood that was there at the site, out of the way. And then we hook up our IV drip, our extension set, or IV drop set, whatever you want to call it. Okay, make sure it's secure, because sometimes when you screw it in, you think it's screwed in all the way, and it's not, and then it starts leaking from there. All right, and I wish this stuck a little bit better, but it is what it is. It's a fake arm. All right, so we have that secured, right? We got good flow, and now all we do is just open it up, and you start seeing that chamber starts dripping, right? And what you want to see is a constant drip. Oh, it's not dripping, it's not a real arm. That's why. Okay. I was like, what's going on? But that's it. And then once that's good, make sure you take off the tourniquet, and then clean your area. Make sure the sharps are in the sharps, and everything else just goes in the trash, okay? And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna check on the patient every 10 or so minutes, make sure they're still comfortable and still good. If they need extra blankets, you could go ahead and get an extra blanket. And that's it. Well, thank you for joining us. And we're at Station Aid in Holly Springs. Hope to see you soon.